welcome folks, Plasmir, and I am here to help you move slots in WWE 2K16, editing the Pofo and Moveset file to allow you to install superstars in any slot with any name that you need. This can be ported Pofos and Movesets from 2K15 like I showed in my last tutorial, or a downloaded Pofo and Moveset that you want to install in a separate slot. Now I've got Ricardo Rodriguez from my last tutorial here, and I'm going to bring up my WWE 2K16 memory sheet, and I'm just going to go and show you Ricardo Rodriguez is right here. If the wrestler you are trying to install does not have a name in this modded superstar column, I may have not included them yet, and you may want to ask what slot they should be installed in, either to me or someone like Heartbreak Kid, or someone else that has been managing some of the community files. Now, let's go into first the pack file. Now this, Ricardo Rodriguez, the pack file, the default pack here for this slot is 559. So we want his pack to be 559. Now first we want to edit it, and I usually try to name them so I can remember who is in what slot. So now I'm going to open this up in HxD to actually make the important change. The name is just sort of kind of necessary to keep track of it. This is the name that you need to make sure that you change. So this number currently is 323, that's his old number. We need to change that to 559. So that's going to match the pack, the PACH number in this slot. Now we're going to save this, and we're going to close it. This pack file should be all set to go. Now we're going to open the Pofo file, and we're going to edit this file now. So first off right here, this is a pack number. This is the first number that you get. You will want to bring up a calculator. I use the Microsoft calculator in programmer mode. This will allow you to switch between decimal and hexadecimal. So we want to be in slot 559. So 559 in decimal, when you switch over to hex, is 22F. Now the way bytes work is you type them out in little 2-bit chunks in reverse order. So this will be 2F02, and that will be your pack number. This right here, this is your slot number. So we're going to want to go over here and see that the slot is 313. So we're going to go over to decimal and change this, clear it out, 313. And that is 139 in hexadecimal. So once again, we're going to type out 3901. So once again, the last two digits, and then a 0, and then the first digit, as if you were taking this and putting it in front. Now later on, we'll be taking a third one and putting it in front again, but let's go on from here. We've got a couple of zeros that we added if you are porting over a Pofo file. Then we've got another 2 bytes here that are the same pack file. So we're going to once again change that to 2F02. And now if you just want to double check yourself, you can type this first one 22F 559. We are right. Next up are the string files. The next 8 bytes are all different types of string files. They're how we name superstars in the wrestling games. So this is my string table, and this is a modified string. You want to grab the future string, mainly made by Lord Justice, and then we're going to look over here to the left. This is the address for that string. So this is once again a similar version to this, where you want to take 2 bits of it, or 2 bytes of it, and reverse it. So this, instead of being 6A01, is going to be 01 6A. And then we're going to do that 4 more times. 016A, 016A, 016A. And that will have all of your slots there. So these next 2 bytes should be empty, and then we're going to be going on to what makes you unlocked and what makes you DLC. So you're going to have 00, 00, and then because Ricardo Rodriguez is a manager, this is a 03. I want to have him unlocked, so I'm going to change this to a 01. You might remember this from my unlocking tutorial. And now this next one here is what changes you to DLC. Now I want him to be in the DLC menu with all my other NPCs, so I'm going to change that to 1. And that should give all the changes you need to inject this into WWE 2K16. So I'm going to save this Pofo file. Now we're going to go over to the moveset file and edit that. After you have the moveset file opened up, you're going to want to scroll down a bit until you get to this area around the 700s. This is the entrance information. Now, Ricardo Rodriguez does not have very good moveset information. If you are porting over a mod, they will likely have good entrance animation if they did not use any of the removed superstars from 2K16, mainly CM Punk, Rey Mysterio, Rob Van Dam, and Hulk Hogan. If they don't use those entrances, these should be fine. But if they do have those particular entrances, this is the area you want to change. So first off, this 143 in Hex, you can change over and see that it's 323. That's the original slot that he was in. We don't really want to use that. So we're going to use the Rock as an example here. And that is 6-4. So these 4301s are going to change to 6400. We're going to change that a few times for his entrance animations, his Minitrons, etc., etc. So I believe the 7FFF is set for no Minitron here and here. I believe this is set for no song as well. But we're going to set those to 6400 for the 7FF to set as The Rock. And this one right here for WWE 2K15, if you are trying to get a particular song, you want the wrestler's pack number, The Rock is 100, times 1000. So you'll add an extra 3 zeros on the end, and then you want to switch over to Hex. So now, instead of this number here, we're going to be typing A08601. And that will change it to The Rock's entrance number, or entrance song, rather. So this can be if you are porting over a wrestler from an older game and you want to use the same slot. What you can do is say here you've got the 43937C. We can go into Hex, clear that out. 4937C, and see that it's 29,900. And the old slots were based on multiples of 100, so you'd want to multiply this by 10 to get 2,999,000, and that should get you the no music for WWE 2K16. That's been what I've been working on. This is fairly early on in the game, so this might not be 100% true, but this has been what I've been working with so far. So once again, we want 100 times 1,000 to get 100,000, and then we're going to convert this to A08601. And those will change your entrance animations in your moveset. So you're going to save this and close. And now finally, we need to also change the names of these so it'll be easier for you to remember when you go to install them. These are the back files of your originals if you're having issues here. And you'll just want to take these Pofo's movesets and pack files and either go to my Cheat Engine installer or my Xpacker installer tutorials to install these files into your game of WWE 2K16. Hopefully this helps out anyone that's trying to get some files in the right spot. I've seen some issues with people having multiple slots for multiple characters, as we have a lot of characters and not many slots right now, so you might have to shuffle things around. The moveset stuff is mainly for people having issues with entrance animations. That stuff can be ignored if you are just porting over someone that has a generic entrance from 2K15, or if you're using someone that already has an entrance and you're just moving slots. That moveset should still be fine. And when you inject it, it'll have the rocks, animations, and everything, and you should be able to edit that to what you need to use. Alright? If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. And hopefully this has been good. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please leave a like or subscribe for more. This has been Posum, and I thank you for your time.